Hello, and welcome to today's episode. This episode will tell you about the Entrepreneurship Development Program EDP. I'm Wafia Kissa. Before we start today's topic, I would like to introduce our subject expert to you all, that is Dr. Arshia Hussain, teaching in the Center for Management Studies, Jamia Millia Islamia University, New Delhi. Today, we will take a broad overview of the entrepreneurship development programs. Entrepreneurship development is a process in which persons are prepared to face uncertainties and risks. The program is designed to impart training to willing and potential entrepreneurs who have a desire to start their own ventures. Entrepreneurship Development Program aims to strengthen entrepreneurial motive and acquiring skills and capabilities necessary for playing their entrepreneurial role effectively. The main objectives of the entrepreneurship development programs are as follows. EDPs have played a significant role in promoting economic development of the country. EDPs have contributed significantly in increasing the supply of new entrepreneurs by accelerating the process of industrialization. They have helped to develop the willing and potential entrepreneurs to start their own ventures. EDPs can help in removing unemployment and in promotion of small-scale units. The role of an EDP can be discussed as the most important instrument to tackle the problem of poverty and widespread chronic unemployment through rapid growth of small-scale industrial sector in India. It is now believed that entrepreneurs are made, not born. The importance of an EDP can be understood in the following ways. The EDPs normally pass through following three important phases: 1. Pre-training phase, 2. Training phase, and 3. Post-training or follow-up phase. In the first pre-training phase, this is a preparatory phase for launching the programs. This phase includes the following activities. Thus, pre-training stage involves selection of potential entrepreneurs and arrangement of facilities for imparting training to the participants in the best possible manner. Number 2. The training phase. During this phase, training is provided to potential entrepreneurs. Instructions are imparted according to the designed curriculum to develop skills among the participants. Generally, entrepreneurship development institutes conduct training programs for 4 to 6 weeks duration on full-time basis. The objective of their programs is to give practical industrial exposure to trainees in conducting market surveys, preparation of project report, and marketing of products. It also aims in motivating, reinforcing entrepreneurial traits and confidence building among entrepreneurs. Such training programs also facilitate decision-making processes to set up a new venture. Number 3. The post-training phase. The post-training phase is also known as the follow-up support phase. During this phase, post-training support services are provided to participants who have successfully completed the entrepreneurship development program. The follow-up support includes counseling and support to entrepreneurs in starting their new project by helping them with the services required, like providing project ideas, selecting the location, and helping them to be in touch with financial institutions. The objective of the follow-up stage is to assess how far the objectives of the program have been achieved. Post-training period points out the drawbacks in the pre-training period and the training phases to suggest guidelines for the future framing policy. This is because of the fact that quite often the potential entrepreneur, after undergoing the training, may face a number of problems while implementing the action plan for starting the project. During this phase, the organization helps the entrepreneur to solve problems which create difficulties in implementing as well as in the running of their projects. A committee is formed consisting of members from the leading bank of the district, State Financial Corporation, training organization, and the District Industry Center to help the entrepreneurs during the follow-up phase. Follow-up support services are quite useful for the new entrepreneurs. Usually, such follow-up action meetings are organized thrice a year after the completion of training program. Follow-up may be done by postal questionnaire, telephonic follow-up, and the personal contact by the trainer and through group meetings. The course curriculum followed in the ED institutes for conducting entrepreneurship development programs is uniform throughout the country. These EDPs are conducted from 4 to 6 weeks. The training program aims to provide inputs to new entrepreneurs to start a new enterprise and implement the project. The program provides fundamental knowledge to build the enterprise. The following inputs are covered under the training program. Knowledge of fundamentals of entrepreneurship. It covers introduction to fundamentals of small-scale businesses, enterprise, role of entrepreneur in the economy and the qualities of an entrepreneur. Technical knowledge and skill. Knowledge about the technical aspects of the project is given to the entrepreneur. The cost and benefit analysis of the venture is also made clear to the entrepreneur. It also covers various skills required to run the enterprise. Support systems and procedures. The program covers knowledge and information about the support systems for obtaining various inputs. The main objective of including it in the curriculum is to make the participants aware of the policies and procedures laid down by the government, industrial service agencies and financial support system institutions for the promotion of small-scale enterprise in the country. Managerial skills. Information about various financial institutions and agencies which provide funds and raw materials to new and old enterprises are provided to entrepreneurs. Motivational inputs. Motivational training is provided to entrepreneurs will help the entrepreneurs in creating self-confidence among them. Such motivational training is known as Achievement Motivation Training, AMT. It is an important element of any EDP. It will help entrepreneurs to strengthen the achievement need, self-awareness, confidence building, creativity and other entrepreneurship qualities. Management inputs. EDP course curriculum also covers inputs regarding management of the enterprise. The trainees are given knowledge about basic functions of management like planning, organizing, directing, staffing and controlling. They are also introduced to the basics of functional areas of management like production, financial marketing and human resource management. Preparation of project report. The trainees are given information and counseling about various aspects of the project. The entrepreneurs should be explained various details of the project report. Inputs and feasibility, study, market survey, technical and commercial viability analysis, project appraisal, etc. are also imparted to the trainees. Practical industrial exposure. Trainees are given industrial exposure in order to familiarize them with real-life situation of entrepreneurs in small businesses. Industrial exposure helps them in gaining first-hand knowledge on the business site, factory layout as well as on the different departments of industrial units like production, quality control, marketing, HRD, etc. Moreover, the trainings can also avail the opportunities of direct interaction with the entrepreneurs and staff members of the industrial units. The objective of Entrepreneurship Development Program is to help young and potential entrepreneurs in strengthening their entrepreneurial motive and acquiring knowledge and skills necessary for playing entrepreneurship effectively. EDP was first started as an experiment in Gujarat and gradually received attention from all over the country. Every year, our country conducts hundreds of EDPs to impart training to prospective entrepreneurs. But the important question is to know what are the effects and the results of these training programs. The purpose of evaluation is to know the effectiveness of EDPs. In one of the evaluation study on EDPs conducted by EDI, Ahmedabad, it has been found that the performance of EDPs across the states is not uniform. The reason for the low level of performance is usually attributed to the following problems involved in organizing and conducting EDP trainings. Looking at some of the problems in the implementation of EDPs, following approaches can be used to make the program successful. Entrepreneurial development programs means inculcating entrepreneurial traits into a person, imparting the required knowledge, developing the technical, financial, marketing and managerial skills, and building the entrepreneurial attitude can help in removing unemployment, promotion of small-scale units, development of industrial regions, overall economic development, etc. EDP is needed more in the case of first-generation entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs can solve many of their problems provided proper training is given to them. The importance of EDPs has been recognized as the most important factor for economic development. The role of small and medium-scale enterprises has been proved to be quite significant in contributing employment generation, balanced regional development, and dispersal of industries in both rural and urban areas, import substitution, export promotion, and economic growth. In our country, a number of schemes have been introduced from time to time under different 5-year plans, such as IRDP, ERRP, SGSY, PMRY, REGP, etc., to handle the problems of poverty and unemployment. These schemes have been introduced to make people take up self-employment activities or entrepreneurship, but it was found that the potential entrepreneurs lack training to effectively make use of these schemes in establishing and managing their new enterprise. Entrepreneurship Development Program thus provides motivation to potential entrepreneurs, grooms and develops ordinary people to be the owners of business enterprises by equipping them with tailor-made entrepreneurial inputs. The need and importance of EDPs can be summarized as follows. Apart from these observations, EDP also benefits trainees in the form of improvement of knowledge and efficiency, systematic approach to problem solving, better planning technique, better financial management, better marketing skills, better managerial skills, and use of professional approach in managing the enterprise. Entrepreneurship development training programs have trained large number of candidates in our country. Around 686 organizations are engaged in providing entrepreneurial training programs. It is found that the national average of startups in programs focusing on industrial projects and services is around 30%. That is, only 30 out of 100 EDP-trained entrepreneurs start their enterprise. The studies conducted by the Department of Science and Technology and EDI state that their success rate is quite low, that is, only around 20%. Furthermore, it has been found that in the survey, a performance of EDPs across the states and across the ED institutes have not been uniform. Trainees have actually of projects is between 9 to 56%, bringing down the national startup rate to about 26%, which is not very impressive. It leads to the wastage of resources and effort when 74 out of 100 trainees do not start their own enterprise. It also discourages newcomers and thereby affects the credibility of the program. Thus, in order to ensure the success of these training programs with the same resources and efforts, at least 50 out of 100 trainees should set up their enterprises. The results of these programs can be made more efficient if they are conducted in the following ways: A. With adequate professional staff. B. With better conceived selection and training inputs. C. With well-organized institutional support in selecting the project. D. Timely financial assistance from the government and other development financing institutions. And E. Joint and effective follow-up by the ED institutions and promotional agencies of the government and proper coordination with the banks. In today's episode, we have discussed the concept of an EDP, its objectives, the need and importance of EDPs in India, and their achievements. We have also discussed the phases in EDP and its curriculum. That is all for today. Hope you have understood the concept of an EDP. See you again with another topic on the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. Till then, goodbye.